Let us solve another question based on density of unit cell. So you can clearly see here that the data are provided to us. An element has a BCC structure. So BCC structure clearly means that Z is equal to BCC structure with a cell edge of 288 picometer. It means A is given to us as 288 picometer. So this will be equal to 288 into 10 to the power minus 10 centimeter, student. And the density of element given is 7.2 gram per centimeter cube. Question is, how many atoms are present in 208 gram of the element? What is the total number of atoms in 208 gram of the element? We have to do the calculation based on number of atoms. Okay, so let us first do certain thing here, simple things here. Let us calculate here the A cube, edge length cube. A cube will be equal to 288 into 10 to the power minus 10 cube. This comes out to be 2.39 into 10 to the power minus 23 centimeter cube. It comes out to be this much, student. Density is already given to us. We have to calculate how many number of atoms. Now student, let us move ahead. Volume of 208 gram of element will be equal to, we know it will be equal to mass by density. Certainly it will be equal to mass by density. Volume is equal to mass by density. So mass 208 and density, it's given in the question 7.2, and on doing the calculation it comes out to be 28.29 centimeter cube. So the volume comes out to be 28.29 centimeter cube. Now student, number of unit cells in this volume, how many unit cells will be here? This, it will be equal to the volume of element divided by volume of unit cell. This will give us total number of unit cell, volume of unit cell. Now the volume of element is 28.29, and the volume of unit cell, student, the volume of unit cell is this much. So this is 2.39 into 10 to the power minus 23. This gives us a value of 12.08 into 10 to the power 23 unit cells. These many unit cell, students. So we have calculated the number of unit cells by the formula volume of the element by volume of unit cell. This gives us 12.08 into 10 to the power 23 unit cells. Since it is case of BCC, we know that in case of BCC, one unit cell has how many atoms, students? 2 atoms. BCC has 2 atoms. Therefore, these many unit cells, 12.08 into 10 to the power 23 unit cells has, you do the multiplication work, it will gives us 2.416 into 10 to the power 24 atoms. So this is your answer, student. 2.416 into 10 to the power 24 atoms. So in this numerical, student, we calculated the number of atoms in 208 gram of the element. So how we did the calculation? We calculated the volume of this element having a mass of 208 gram, mass by density, volume we have calculated. Number of unit cells will be the volume of element by volume of unit cell. Volume of unit cell is AQ. So we have calculated number of unit cells. One unit cell has got 2 atoms. So these many unit cells will be having how many atoms, students? These many atoms will be having, these many unit cells will be having atoms of 2.416 into 10 to the power 24 atoms. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Now student, for solving questions based on logarithm, we should first go through the topic logarithm, and then we will work on certain numericals. I hope so that you would be knowing how to work on logarithm, but I will just recap the topic once again so that you could solve the problems quite easily. So let us work on the topic logarithm. There could be various ways to work on logarithm. One of the way I am going to teach you. So student, in logarithm, what we basically do is, the very fundamental thing is, the number should be written in form of scientific notation. The number should be written, the number should be written in form of scientific notation, in form of scientific notation, which means that decimal should be placed after first digit. And the point to be noted here is, student, the answer starts with a decimal. The answer starts with a decimal. Now let us take some examples here to make it more clear. For example, let us see logarithm of this number 2.567. Let us see log of this number 2.567. Student, log is seen for first 4 numbers. So if the number is too long, no problem, we will take the first 4 digits only, and we will see log of first 4 digits only. So this number is written already in form of scientific notation, because just check out this decimal, it is placed after first digit. So just pick the first 2 numbers, which is 25, and in the next digit you see its value. So what we will do here, we will see the value of log 25 in 6. We will see the value of log 25 in 6, and next digit we will see its mean difference. MD stands for mean difference. Mean difference we will see in 7. So we will see the value of 25 in 6 and mean difference in 7 of 25. So let us see, student, 25, log 25. So here I have got a log table. So log 25 is here, student, log 25. We have to see its value, 25 value in 6 and mean difference in 7. So in 25, this is 25, in 6 is 4082, and mean difference 7. Let us move ahead. These small numbers are mean difference. So mean difference 7, this is mean difference 7, and mean difference 7 is 12. Mean difference 7 is 12. So the value is 4082. 25 in 6 is 4082, and mean difference 7 is 12. Now we have to add these digits, these numbers. So this gives us 4094. And point to be noted that we have to place a decimal by ourselves before this number. So 0.4094. So the value of log of this number is 0.4094. 0.4094. This is example number A. Let us take some more example. Example number B. Let us see log of 256.7. Log of 256.7. Now student, this number is not in form of scientific notation. It means we have to bring the decimal to the first place. So we have to make an anti-clockwise shift. So this is log 2.567 into 10 to the power 2. There are positive powers in anti-clockwise shift and negative power in clockwise shift. Now this log has got certain indices, students. There are certain rules for log, there are certain indices for log, student. So let us write those indices first. So student, log A into P is equal to log A plus log B. Okay, log A by B is equal to log A minus log B. Log A to the power x is equal to x log A. Log 10 is equal to 1. So these indices we have to follow here, student, for solving questions on logarithm. So certain indices for logarithm. So let us work ahead. So this is A, this is B, so it is in form of log A into log B. So this is log A plus log B. So log 2.567 plus log 10 square, log A into B is log A plus log B. Now this is log A to the power x. Log A to the power x can be written as x log A. So this is 2 log 10 plus log 2.567. Now student, what is log 10? Log 10 is 1. So this is 2 plus, we have already seen the value of log 2.567 and this comes out to be 0.4094. So what is our answer? 2.4094. This is the value of log 256.7, student. Let us take one more example here. So let us see log 0.00257. So let us first write in form of scientific notation. So we have to shift this decimal clockwise 3 places. So this is equal to log 2.567 into 10 to the power minus 3, a clockwise shift, negative power. Now this is in form of log A into log B. So log A plus log B, log 2.567 plus log 10 to the power minus 3. This can be written as minus 3 log 10 plus of log 2.567. So this comes out to be, we know, student, that log 10 is 1. So this is minus 3 plus, we know the value of this log. This is 0.4094. On doing the subtraction, we get a value of minus 2.5906. Let us take one more example, student. Let us see the value of log 2020. Let us see its value. So this is equal to log, this can be written as 2.020 into 10 to the power 123. Okay, so from this side clearly it will be equal to how much? 3. So I am writing directly here 3 plus, I have to see the value of 20 into, and mean difference in 0. Mean difference in 0 will always be 0. So 20 into, I have to see, because mean difference 0 will be always 0. So 20 into, student, this is 20 I have taken, and 2 is here 3054. So this is equal to 0.3054, mean difference 0 is 0, and I have to place decimal by myself only. So so this is 0.3, this comes out to be 0.3054. so the answer is 3.3054, student. In next video I will teach you anti-logarithm.